Welcome back, everyone, to Mic'd Up Radio right here on NowLive.com, 7:39 p.m. Pacific Time on the West Coast. It's another hot day today. Not really sure when the water's coming through here. I know there's a lot of water on the East Coast and all the other states around the country, but not in SoCal, man. This is the driest state by far. I mean, they're going to start charging us for water next year. If we overuse water, they're going to start charging us because there's no water in the state. I mean, it's as dry as can be. We get all our water from Northern California. And, I mean, obviously they don't have anything either. Yeah, he says it's freezing over here. I think he's in Boston, or maybe he's in New York. He's in New York. And he says that it's freezing over there. And I know, that's what I hear. The East Coast is cold. And it should be. It should be. I mean, it's fall time, close to winter. But not out here, man. Actually, right now is actually the beautiful time for us in the fall. It's like 78 to 85 degrees, a little wind, but I'm not sure if it's going to rain at all this season. Not real winter time here. I always remember Christmas morning. Every Christmas morning, I open up my shade in my room, and it's 80 degrees with the sun out. 80 degrees. There's no sarcasm. That's not a joke. I think that's been the last 3 years. It's been that way. So used to out here. And all the time people tell me, "Don't you hate it? Don't you like seasons? Don't you like it when it rains in the wintertime and all that garbage?" And I don't. I love this weather, but I like for it to rain because we got so many issues because it's so dry, and there's such a big drought in water. But if I want rain, if I want snow, I drive 50 miles and I go to the mountains. I mean, it's that simple. I can get seasons out here if I want to. All I got to do is drive. Back to some Major League Baseball. Albert Pujols, National League MVP. The dude batted .357, 37 home runs and 116 RBIs. Also drew over 100 walks. He's hit some career numbers in his career this last season. On base percentage, also in walks. Listen, Albert Pujols is Albert Pujols. I don't need to bend him over and lick his ass all day. I think we all know who Albert Pujols is, and I think we know how goddamn good he is. He's a maniac. He's a machine of a hitter, and it's no steroids. It's burritos. I mean, it's tacos. It's lasagna. I mean, the dude he doesn't even know what a needle looks like. So don't throw the whole steroid thing because I've heard it before about Albert Pujols. That dude is a man. It's food. It's him eating shakes. It's him working out. It's got nothing to do with a needle in his ass. I can tell you that. Also, you talk about steroids, Dustin Pedroia. All 4'11" of Dustin Pedroia. He wins the American League MVP award. Dustin Pedroia is old school, man. Old school. The kid does it right. There is nothing wrong with Dustin Pedroia's game. Nothing. If I had to mold a player, because I like small ball. I'm a small ball type guy, and I think if you guys listen to the show, small ball is my type of game. I love small ball. If Dustin Pedroia is all about small ball, and if he wants to go deep on you, he can. But he gets everything done. He does it all the right way. It's pretty, man. It's pretty. And Bosock knows all about it because he's a Dustin Pedroia fan, I'm sure. And I actually saw him debut his first game at Angel Stadium. I saw a lot of Red Sox actually debut the first game. I saw Papelbon as well debut their game. Bosock has something to say about Dustin Pedroia.
Yeah, a lot of people have been doubting him. I've been hearing Morneau deserved it and Hamilton deserved it. But I just got one thing to say. Just because Hamilton got back from drugs, do you think that's the reason?
You know what, man? Listen, I love Josh Hamilton, and a lot of people would go away from, you in drugs, you locked up in alcohol. A lot of people don't come back from that. I give big-time kudos to Josh Hamilton. He's actually one of my favorite players now because of what he came back from. A big believer in God, reads the Bible. I like that stuff. I'm into that kind of stuff. But let me tell you something about Josh Hamilton. The dude can flat-out hit. Now, he hit before the All-Star break and about a month after the All-Star break. Tailed off a lot. Didn't really finish his season off as the way he started it. No doubt a monster year. Monster year. But I don't see him as an MVP award winner. I think Dustin Pedroia, no doubt, clear cut. I think got 18 first place votes. No doubt MVP this year in the American League. No doubt.
I was surprised you got third place.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin Youkilis. Kevin Youkilis. Kevin Youkilis is good, man. There's another hardball player, a guy who knows how to do it. I love Youkilis. I love Pedroia. Dude, Youkilis is serious, man. That guy is a stud. Every single pitch, every single at-bat is life or death. And when I played and when I still play, that's how I play. So I know exactly what it's like. Youkilis plays exactly how I play. I mean, everything is life or death. And a lot of players don't like that, and there's some that respect it. I respect it immensely. I love Kevin. He's actually, believe it or not, Kevin Youkilis is actually one of my favorite players. I know a lot of people won't believe that, but I love his game. I love the way he plays. Brewer Fan is in the house. You're in Mic'd Up Radio. Brewer Fan, what's going on? Is Brewer Fan there? Brewer Fan?
Oh, you muted him.
Brewer Fan, you there?
Yeah.
There you go. All right, I'm getting crazy here. What's going on, man? What's on your mind? Thanks for calling.
I want to hear what you think the Brewers' chances are of making the playoffs this year without CC Sabathia. Or next year.
Well, it's a good question. And then it's not only you're losing CC Sabathia, remember you're losing a guy in Ben Sheets as well. Ben Sheets is a guy who obviously came down with a lot of injuries. He's got a lot of elbow and shoulder injuries. But you got a bunch of studs in, you got Mike Cameron, who's a good center fielder, but Ryan Braun, fielder is out there, Hardy. I like their chances. I like their chances. It's in a tough NL Central, though. I mean, you got to deal with the St. Louis Cardinals. You got to deal with the Chicago Cubs. It's not easy, and the Cubs are ready. I mean, the Cubs are ready to do this thing. The only thing on their shoulders is that is the Billy Goat, man. They haven't won for 100 years, and I don't know if they're ever going to win in our lifetime. But I think that they're going to have some trouble getting there. I do, because I don't think pitching is there. I think that offensively they're going to be okay, but at the end of the day, pitching needs to be there. And you saw what CC did for him, and it wasn't enough for a playoff run. And if you lose CC and Ben Sheets, I think it's not going to be easy for them to get there. And remember, it's early in the off season. You got to see what kind of moves they make. If you ask me that question in 3 months, I probably have a better answer for you. But right now, I'd say they don't make the playoffs this coming season.
Yeah, but if they